can I make a suggestion? And he's like, okay. He said, oh god, someone just ate it. He says, can you like start making an announcement sooner than the an hour before, for one? And then I said, well, my recommendation to you is to make a playlist instead of redoing the same race over and over.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I said, I said, I don't know if you want to run a whole 10. I said, but start out with something small. I don't care, whatever you want to do. I said, it's just, most people do not want to do.
Well, how long was that job that he was doing over and over?
I just got, they had no idea where it was about to go. Anyways, I don't know, probably like 8-10 minute long haul.
So you're doing an 8-minute race over and over?
Over and over, yeah.
Oh my god.
It wasn't around the entire map, but it was enough to like really get boring really fast.
So is it just a long haul, or was it like a rally raid?
No, it's straight up just long haul races. Because there's multiple ones out there.
Long haul on pavement.
Yeah, yeah, but he was doing like, he's got multiple different ones of his own, so he was just doing one race, and I was like, dude, dude, you gotta do something different. Like,
yeah, it's a
little much.
So, I guess if people are into it, they're into it, but that just that seems a little.
Last week he did. Last week he did it, and I guess I wasn't even there. I wasn't even around Tuesday for anybody. He jumped in, and I guess only 2 other people joined him. So he decided not to run it. So I had told him, so I went through my whole spiel about like how I got started. And I said, man, I would have just ran it. And he was like, but there was only 3 of us. I said, yeah, I know, but you're never going to get your name out if you only run when you have a lot of people.
Yep.
I said, you got to just do it. And then he said, yeah, I was thinking about streaming. I said, yeah, there you go. I said, you'll get random people from your stream that will be like, hey, can I join? And you just let them join. So, alright, I'll think about that. And then, so I don't know if he took my recommendation or what, because now he's got a three race playlist today, just to find out if, how it's gonna work or whatever.
So a funny thing I realized last night, I was watching Monday Night Football and playing bass, and when I was playing bass, I found out that when I was playing the note A, it would make harmonics in my ear in the fluid. It was fucking crazy. It's like, dude, it was nuts. Sitting there, like every time I'd hit an A, like it would make my ear, like, it'd make it ring more. It's pretty interesting.
Was it annoying or?
It was annoying because
it sounds like it would be annoying.
Well, it was annoying, but it's also just kind of vaguely interesting from I'm kind of a physics nerd, so like the physics of it, and it's really kind of interesting because you play bass, the actual like physical length of the frequencies for the notes are pretty extended. I mean,
spun it.
Like a low B on a bass, like on a 5-string bass, that open big string, it's like a low B. Like that wavelength is about 60 plus feet long, if I remember right. And so an A, if my memory serves me right, I think it's probably about 20. I'd have to look this up. I bet you it's about 20 feet or so wavelength. And yet somehow or another, it's like making this one little pocket of stuff in my ear that can't be more than like half an inch of material, if even that. Somehow this big note is making this tiny little volume specifically resonate at that frequency. So I don't know, it was like a little, it was kind of just like, oh, that's weird, never would have thought that would have happened. Right.
Yeah, I had told him, I said, I actually never used to run a crash gen on Friday nights. And he's like, what? I was like, dude, I said, Carl was the original creator of that. I said I wanted to start doing one on Friday, and mine would be a little bit different. So that's how that all started. I said the lucky part was I said Carl already had numbers, so it was like anybody that couldn't join on a Saturday would eventually join me, and that's how that all got started.
Yeah.
When you get there, man, I said you just gotta keep posting. So yeah, so now I think he's in it. You know. Now I remember the Theoside over here told me he ran a whole playlist by himself one night.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
Yeah, we've had a couple of 1 or 2 playlists where it was just you and me.
I know when we all came to PS5 back, 2-3 years ago already now, but there was turns I only had like 7 to 5 people on a Friday night.
I was really surprised that nobody started a playlist after Carl before I did on Saturdays. So I was like, man, this is like prime time playlist time. Like, how does nobody already have a playlist going here?
Because they don't want to host. They want somebody to do it for them.
Well, you
They
were right about that. I don't really understand that, but I guess that's kind
don't
of
want the